Hi, I'm Garbreak1, and this is Midgardia RPG. Today we'll be starting a new campaign, Centauri Knights School Days. It's in Big Eye Small Mouth 2nd Edition. It's a hardish sci-fi campaign, and today we're doing all of our character creation and all that fun stuff. And today I've got these people with me. Hi.
Hi, I'm these people number one. Hi. Normally, this is where I say I'm playing blank, but it really is blank at the moment.
Yep.
I'm totally gonna figure shit out. dot.
Hi,
Aster.
I'm Aster. I'll be playing Jenny Argo, a salvage
Zio.
Hi, I'm Zio. I have no idea who I am playing right now, and I'm going to be trying to learn this system.
Hi, I'm Sho, and I totally didn't just wave off camera. And I'm going to be playing. That's also how I feel about how I'm going to be learning this system. Stumbling around like an idiot.
It'll be perfectly fine. Alright, so, for setting stuff and to give some context to our lovely viewers, I'm just gonna read back the pitch that I gave you guys as I rapidly scroll up through DMs looking for it. Did I send this to last?
One would think Aster.
Yeah.
I didn't send Aster the actual pitch because I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
Who do you DM the least? Look there.
I tried show already.
Hey,
Oh.
that means.
I mean, I knew that would be the answer. Yeah.
We don't talk very much.
I DM you more than you DM me. Sorry.
Oh my.
Alright, well. Alright, well, I can't find it. So
if I find it, I'll let you know.
Okay, so the broad basis of Centauri Knights is that in the year 2000 something, humanity discovered a weird alien spaceship on Mars. It was a UN space patrol thing that found it. It was super messed up, completely ruined, and I think Zio found it for me. Thank you, Zio. You're champ. All right. Centauri Knights School Days. The year is 2150. The place, Alpha Centauri. Once the home of a species known as the Osirans, the system is now desolate, inhabited only by the human colonists and hundreds of ruined structures. You are students at Timoshenko Academy on Bast Habitat, a reclaimed space station. The atmosphere is breathable, but alien flora and fauna fill the station. Timoshenko is the top academy in the system, producing many xenoarchaeologists, xenobiologists, and other scientists. It's also known for being a bastion of xenos-friendly thought, and many Alexandrians, obsessive fans of Osiran life, fashion, and biology, call the dorms home. Timoshenko is a safe place, generally free from the terrors that plague the rest of the system. Terrorist attacks by the Eye of Ray, brutality from the freelance police organizations, and so on. You are all starting 12th grade, and will have to choose whether to move into the university buildings or strike out into the wider world, whether for fame, science, or ideology. But you've got some time before that. In the meantime, maybe you can get a date with that cute guy from Class 3B. Or maybe you'll spend your evening out in the coral forest, rocking to Xeno beats. If only you had Xeno ears, you'd get a lot more out of it. And that's the pitch. It includes the word Xeno like 6 times.
Way too many times, in my opinion.
It's... well, yeah.
Well, but it's space.
There's an important distinction between biology and xenobiology.
Yeah, one's not biology.
But they're both biology. One's just xeno, you know? So,
Affirm, what's xeno?
alien. In this case, Osiran. Humanity has not discovered any other species, and in fact, the Osirans are all dead.
For the record, xeno isn't actually alien, it's just foreign.
Fuck.
Or different in origin.
Well, good to know. Yeah, this is the only The only sentient species that humanity has discovered any evidence of so far is these fuckers. So we sent freaky probes over there and then whipped a spaceship full of brains and spinal cords at it. So this is a relatively hard sci-fi setting. This place is located, what, like 4 light years away from Earth, something like that. So getting there is hard. Unless you are incredibly rich, odds are you if you came here from Earth originally instead of being born here, you probably had your spine and brain removed and thrown into a pod, and then had that shipped, and then got some sort of either robotic or clone body once you arrived. Because space travel is hard and costs a lot of money. Which I guess brings me to my first question for all of you. How did you guys get to Alpha Centauri? Like, were you all born here, or?
Assuming that this takes place at the end of the timeline, it would be that
Yep.
I was born.
All right. Yeah, it does take place at the end of the timeline. Anybody else got thoughts?
I try not to.
Fair enough. Should I just keep talking about other setting elements?
I'm tempted to not be from around Alpha Centauri just because I feel like it would make being Alexandrian weirder.
Fair enough. I mean, there's a not insignificant portion of Alexandrians on Earth, but they don't have quite the access to the strange relics and stuff like that.
But like I could see Harrigan going, you know it would be really hardcore going there.
Yeah. Like some trust fund kid super obsessed with Osiris or something.
Something like that.
Cool. Well, we can refine that as we go. Show. What about you? Got thoughts on your origin?
You're muted.
That would help. I'm tempted to have had my brain and spine sent into a clone body, and then that clone body maybe having been damaged along the way, so that I don't recall whether or not I've been sent or not.
I feel like that's the kind of thing that there would probably be firm records on.
Mm.
But it is.
I mean, just doesn't mean that I'll remember it.
Yeah.
But what if it's a conspiracy, though?
Right.
There probably are firm records, and someone's probably then convinced you that they're not. That
Unless
sounds
I'm like
a teenager thing.
unless I'm like a clone of a clone. Mm.
Can you do that?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Awkward.
Unless you have horrible genetic augments. They don't allow people with like xenograft stuff to. Yeah. We should also talk about tone before we get into actual character creation. What kind of tone do you guys want to go for with this? Like deep conspiracy drama, goofy slice of life.
I tend to not really get that into goofy, like, weekly light anime kind of thing.
Alright.
But not like 40K.
Yeah.
God, no.
What about you, Zio?
Honestly, I enjoy drama bullshit. And like no matter what setting we have, we'll all be shitlords at some point, so that'll be fun.
Alright.
Listen, I know you guys.
I mean,
Doesn't matter how serious it is, at some point we're all gonna be shitlords.
Alright.
Can't argue with that.
Thanks.
What about you, Pi?
I was gonna suggest something more serious, but now I've been told I'm unable to do that. Like, just physically incapable of doing that. Thanks, Zio!
Hey, we're all goofy at
Listen,
times.
we can have it super serious, but at some point, someone's gonna do something that we're like.
Yeah, but that doesn't really affect tone. That's more like, yeah, that's gonna happen, so.
Yeah.
True.
I mean,
Okay.
we could try to do super serious stuff and then just have those moments come in either.
Because, like, I feel if we're still doing school days, 12th grade, like, that's a stage of, yeah, I'm gonna be an adult, I'm gonna be serious. Even though in reality, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Fair
enough.
That's fair.
Like, yeah, I'm supposed to have my shit together, about to graduate, go get, like, a job, be a little good little drone in wherever. I've got this all planned out. I know where I'm gonna go. I know what I'm gonna do, or at least what I don't want to do. And give me 5 minutes, and I'll fuck it all up.
That sounds about right.
All right, I can certainly aim for a little bit more serious than goofy like slice of life high school. I will do my best. So Zio, you got any thoughts on an origin for your character?
I think I'm gonna go with born on Alpha Centauri.
Okay. So whereabouts were you like the sorry, questions are hard. I really should have written out like a list of questions to ask you guys. I did not. I'm sorry. So why are you guys at this particular academy? I guess would be the next one, because this is the place that kind of specializes in the various xenosciences. A lot of researchers on Osiran technology, of which there is much. Well, Osiran technology is weird. There's very few actual solid Osiran artifacts left. There's like freaky smart matter ruins, and that's about it. They're mostly empty, like there's no doors or anything. Because Osiran technology was all made out of like friggin' nanotech, which is now just in the atmosphere because it all kind of disintegrated. So that's fun. But yes, Timoshenko is the place that studies most of that. Sorry, you were going to say something, Esther?
Yep. So, Junie is at the academy in the trades, researching nanofabricators and shop effects. She's interested in getting into manufacturing and salvaging.
Cool. Aiming to become one of the chartered archaeology team members.
Essentially, yes. She's very much kind of like a trade school kind of girl.
Cool. So, for the rest of you, chartered archaeology teams are basically the people who go into the ruins and find stuff and bring it back. This is dangerous work. There are freaky, like, nano xeno things strewn all about the place. Some left there from the time of the Osirans, like the freaky tanks that like come into existence by eating people until they can fully form, because nanites, and then spewing like deconstructor acid at you. Some things, yeah, it's dangerous work. Some things are more recent, such as the kangaroo mines left by the dastardly terrorists, the Eye of Re, who believe that humanity should not be in Osiris, or if humanity is in Osiris, they should adapt themselves to the environment, not adapt the environment to them, i.e., terraforming bad, gene sculpting good. Exact opinions on like the righteousness of their cause vary a bit, not shockingly. So, Sho, why's your character at the school?
Well, main thing I think is that they've got to adapt, considering that they were brought here for a reason, and according to the files, they might have been descended from a great scientist. They're, I guess, curious to see what way they could go.
All right. Were you sent here on your own, or did you come here with parents?
If I did come here with quote family, they didn't make it.
All right, that's not ideal. So you're basically on your own, missing, a lot of your memories.
Mm-hmm.
Try and make some friends and regain like some semblance of normalcy. All right.
Yep.
Pi, what about you?
I think Pi might have gone. Ah, there we go.
That's a back.
Oh.
Also,
I
if you
wasn't in the... Sorry.
also if you guys have any saying questions for me, feel free to ask. I've read most of the book.
I have not. I could see instead of because I'm trying to think of reason why I would be sent from Earth, other than like I have nothing better to do.
Could come here with parents.
And maybe I could also see, like, hey, there are a lot of talented students. Hey, we need more young people to fill the gaps in because we found a bunch of new places that are completely unexplored.
All
So
right.
like maybe some family, but not all.
So you're here at least partially on like a scholarship of some kind.
Yeah, because that would definitely also cut down on like costs and being able to get up
Right.
here. Because I heavily doubt anyone would just be like, you know what, I'm bored. Bye, I'm going to Alpha Centauri.
I mean, I'm sure some people do. The major
Yeah, but they're
corporation.
already here.
Yeah, the major corporation, Cencor. In exchange for like 4 years of work, they'll pay for your ticket out and stuff like that.
So they probably would have set that up or set a lot of it up
Yeah,
to get
so
more people out.
yeah, so you probably get a free education, maybe up to and including university, in return, at least 4 years of work for them or something.
Okay.
I dig.
I could probably like when you're on the ship from Earth to Alpha Centauri, are you just in stasis the entire time?
Stasis, yep.
Okay.
You
Like
are.
when do they wake you up? When you get there, or is there like this period of okay, you're gonna be there in a week, here's a crash course in
You're woken up once your brain and spine are installed in a body.
Yeah, but does that like happen? I guess why would you ship that with? Because that would take up a lot of space.
Yeah, that happens once you reach once you reach emissary station, which is like the main stopping point.
Okay. But like what happens after that? Is there like orientation, for lack of a better term?
You were probably either given some materials on what Alpha Centauri is like either before or as soon as you arrived. So fun facts about Osiris and thus Bast, which is in orbit around it. I should pull up the Alpha Centauri map. That's what I should do. Show to players. Behold.
Da, 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 da.
So yeah, you guys are 4.4 light years from Earth. Osiris is the planet that you guys are orbiting. It has a day-night cycle of 36 hours. So have fun getting used to that.
That was 32.
Could be 32. That might be true. Either way, days are long and they suck. It's hot, mostly barren. So one of the most peculiar things about Osiris in particular, there is no life on Osiris. Like before humans got there, nothing. There's no foliage, there is no animals, there were no germs.
Huh.
But there was a breathable atmosphere, and liquid oceans, and ruins. and, freaky carbon dust deserts. So that's fun. Anything in particular you're looking to know about Osiris and the rest of Alpha Centauri?
Not necessarily know about the location, but the other people that are on the ship. So,
Oh yeah, trying to figure out if you maybe came on the same ship as show's character.
yeah, like, would I have known him, or it's just like, oh yeah, happened to meet them at school.
If this is your first year there for both of you, it's certainly possible you were both like on the same shuttle to Bast Habitat or something. What do you think about that show? You're muted, my friend.
I'm down with it. Maybe Pai's character knew mine before all this, and mine latched on to that character to try and help figure out who the fuck they were.
Cool.
At least a little bit. Or maybe they remembered a bit of them.
Alright. Zio.
Yeah, maybe like I've seen this guy in passing, don't know a lot about him, but
Yeah.
all right. Suddenly we're in a new place, and hey, familiar face, you're coming with me.
That sounds about right.
What about you, Zio?
I just remember how much I suck at session 0. I mean, considering the fact my character was born on Alpha Centauri, they probably grew up hearing a lot of shit about Earth from their parents. And the whole, hey, humans live here now because of the technology people have been able to build, blah, blah, blah. And I think she's gone to this school as kind of a tech expert, wanting to build more and make things more useful, convenient, or better the way it is already on where they're living.
Alright, so you're solidly on the side of, like, we should terraform the fuck out of Osiris.
Yes.
Cool. So since you're interested in, like, terraforming technology and all that kind of stuff, maybe your parents were from one of the, like, experimental bubble farms down on the surface, basically an enclosed bubble that they can control the atmosphere of.
That would work.
Cool. Alright. The atmosphere of Osiris is breathable, but as anybody who's been around a greenhouse knows, you still want to be able to pump extra carbon dioxide and stuff into it and all that fun stuff. That's basically what the bubble farms do. Try and make stuff that can grow consistently in Osiran soil, which is, not shockingly, not very rich in nutrients because everything's dead. I think...
Not dead in the useful way.
Yeah, not dead in the useful way, just straight up going. Even Osiran, like, even corpses of anything are pretty rare. They are discovered in the ruins occasionally, but not often. Alright, any questions about setting stuff so far?
Not particularly.
Okay.
How do the locals feel about all of these people that keep coming in? Like, the ones who were born there?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it, oh, good, we're gonna need all the help we can get, or no, we'll go away, like, there are enough people here, we'll figure it out?
Alpha Centauri is not exactly overcrowded. It's very much a frontier kind of environment. There are still like several hundred ruins. They're called star tombs generally, that haven't been explored, and most cities and stuff like that are built around those because they have fusion reactors in them. Because just hook your shit up to the weird alien generator. What could go wrong? Some factions of the Eye of Ray probably are quite opposed to further immigration to Alpha Centauri, because a lot of them view humanity as kind of a blight in this place, and believe that the colonization efforts of humanity are disrespectful of the dead. For one thing, like, this is a place where some really horrible shit happened, and maybe we shouldn't be taking it over. Or if we are, maybe we should be adapting ourselves to fit here and terraforming it with the bits of Osiran flora and fauna that still exist on the stations like Bast, and retransplanting those instead of planting, Earth stuff. But for the most part, nobody's particularly hostile to new people, although the newish influx of UN forces may rankle some people. What with the whole, terrorist situation. Does that answer the question?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh my god, Hobbs, you're not dying.
But he's dying of a lack of attention.
No, he's not.
Alright. So, I gotta close my window. Sorry, lawn mowing was happening. So, let's get into nitty-gritty fun mechanical stuff. I know at least some of you have played BESM 2nd Edition before. Hey man, I do my best.
Bitch, where?
Show has, Zeo has.
Yeah,
Wasn't that first edition?
it was.
Alright, yeah, but they're pretty. It's just well, thank you, Bedhome. It's all the nano machines. Oh yeah, also, visibility on Osiris' surface maxes out at, I believe it's 1.5 kilometers. On Bast, 3 kilometers, because of all the fucking nanites in the air. Just so you know. Like, it is perpetually cloudy because of the nanites.
Is that safe to breathe?
Probably.
It is. It is
Maybe.
described as having a metallic taste in your mouth.
Yeah, it takes a bit to get used to. But as far as everybody can tell, it doesn't kill you. Most of them are inert. What was I gonna say? It wasn't lawnmowers.
Visibility?
Sorry?
Visibility on...
Yeah, that was just basically trivia.
Mechanics.
Right, mechanics, yes. So, BESM 2nd Edition, which is broadly similar to 1st Edition, except slightly less jank, which I'm sure will be a relief for Zeo.
Yes.
BESM 2nd Edition is a 2d6 roll under system. Basically, rolling low numbers is good. Anytime you're asked to do a skill check or that kind of thing, you're trying to roll under a particular number. Usually whatever relevant stat. It's like if I ask you to give me a body roll, you're trying to get under your body stat. So if it's like 5 and you roll a 6, you have failed. And you're wrong. And you die. You don't die. You probably won't die.
Well, maybe.
Listen, you're the TPKDM.
I do have like 3 to my
It is
record.
true.
I am very good at it. So let's do character generation. You guys will have 25 character points, which puts you on the like higher end of low powered because you're high school students. You are not sci-fi action heroes quite yet.
Oh my god, don't treat us like children.
Jeez, Dad.
Unfortunately, you're children.
I can't believe he let that one slide.
So,
I think he was just pretending it didn't exist. Sorry.
please open your textbooks to page 11 of the BESM 2nd Edition core rulebook.
Oh shit, I closed that tab.
I didn't. I'm prepared.
Amusingly enough, I was on that page.
Excellent.
Can someone type what page I'm supposed to be on by the time I open this frickin' thing?
I think it actually starts on 13 of the PDF.
Of the...
Of the PDF.
No, which PDF?
Oh, core. BESM. Big Eye Small Mouth core rulebook,
I'm like,
2nd
they're
edition.
both core.
What?
Check arm.
The one
So-
that isn't Centauri Night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
actually page 14 of the PDF, I believe. Outline, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Step 2.
Oh, character creation.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say what is
Hey,
page
man.
11?
Sorry, 16.
Nah, it's cool. I got it.
Hey man, seeing page 11 is in the book. Sorry, seeing that lovely thing on page 13 is vital to the experience. It's not. Um.
Hmm.
Anyway, so
Bitch.
think we decided that y'all are human. Was that the case?
What is the, for the record, like, what are the other options anyway?
Cyborg
Yeah.
body.
Oh,
That's it.
which one's cheaper?
Human.
Mhm.
All right, human.
Yep.
Which is actually kind of backwards compared to the way that the setting sets it out. But like that's money, not character points.
And like, is it possible to eventually, quote unquote, upgrade from being a human to being a cyborg if you were basically already just a brainstem?
I mean, you can hack parts of your body off and replace them with cybernetic limbs if you want.
Nope.
So, like, basically, eventually, if we decide we don't want to be human,
Yeah. You can also stab yourself with needles and grow weird alien parts like tails or funky eyes or xeno ears.
that's a hell of a tattoo.
Mhm.
Yeah. These things are not illegal. Not
Mostly.
really legal either. If that
It's a
happens,
gray area.
yeah.
Sorry.
You can't be cloned if you get them. Just so you know. That's a law in the books for some reason. Um, you could also theoretically be an AI. Now I stop and think about it.
Oh my god, that was an option.
If you want, like, it's not too late, Pi. Thinking like fully sapient AI exists in this setting. The president of the United States is one. He has a bio daughter named Tiffany.
Hello, Dave. You're looking
gonna
well
say-
today.
How does that even work?
That's a really good question. They don't really talk about it.
Adoption?
It's gotta
No,
be.
but like, no, not that. Like, do they have free will? What programming are they running on?
Yes
Well,
to
they've
both.
got equal rights.
They do have equal rights.
Microsoft 23,000.
So my favorite bizarre detail of the setting is about the like freaky autonomous war robots. And to get an AI to pilot one, you basically have to fork it off of its parents, give it training, and then allow it to decide if it wants to enlist. Like the AI actively has to make the choice to enlist in the army to be one of these. Which is bizarre compared to most settings. The end result of this is that military AI tend to be like any other soldier, except more gung-ho because they can't really die. So, you know. I assume there's something in place so that they stop getting resurrected if they commit war crimes more than once, but who the fuck knows?
Yeah, they just have a hard reset and are set back to factory settings.
Well, that's murder, straight up, is the thing.
And
So you get medals for that in war.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But
for bravely hard resetting the AI that had gone berserk.
did you want to be some kind of AI in a like android body, Pie?
Not gonna lie, that sounds baller as fuck.
Do it.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Wow, I took so much convincing.
All right. So I guess that settles is the character human, which is the first thing in this list. Man, there's a giant fucking list of like other things you can theoretically be, but unfortunately for you guys, we're playing more or less hard sci-fi, so
meh.
I'm using the system to its full extent. That. Alright, so what are you guys good at? Like, each of you.
Mechanics and electronics.
Hell yeah. Pi, what about you?
I feel like if hacking and running simulations is not part of this list, then I don't even know what the point is.
That is absolutely
But,
stuff we can do. Yeah.
like maybe trying to figure out how to either rehabilitate Osiris flora and fauna versus terraforming, and like how best to go about doing that without actually just trial and error.
Cool. So like a little bit of hacking, a little bit of xenobiology then.
Probably with more of a xenobiology bent.
Cool. There is actually a skill for that, which we will get to once we start getting to like actual mechanical number stuff. Show, what about you? What's the thing that you do that you're good at? Aside from amnesia, that's not a skill, unfortunately.
I'm very tempted to say psionic things. And maybe mathematical calculations.
So a word on that.
You know.
There's not really psychic powers.
What? Was
I'm
that
sorry.
something that you...
That is straight up in the setting.
Because there's paranormal. It actually has lists of things you can do with it.
In the core book?
Oh. In the base core... Oh.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about...
Centauri Knights. Yep.
So that was a different thing that I was looking at the whole time.
Sorry, bud. The closest that you can get, and this is a terrible option for your particular character type for reasons that will become immediately apparent, but I fully support it. So you remember me mentioning the nanite fog, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Humans can't really control it. Osirans could, and they did that through implanting a freaking gem in their heads. That's one of the things people do as a fashion choice. Most of them are burnt out. Not all of them. One in, it was like 286 or something. Still function. That would affect some hard number stuff. Because it gets you a defect.
Oh, like the dream jewel?
The dream jewels, yes.
Well, shit, because I want it.
And the reason I say it's a horrible idea, as implied by the name Dream Jewel, is they often contain the memories of Osirans. It's part of the reason they're so valuable.
So amnesiatic with memories of Osirans instead.
Yeah, you get, like, generally you only get, like, one experience out of it, but you can get freaky recurring nightmares and shit like that.
I'm down. Want it.
Okay.
I could totally see you getting that from some shady merchant, like, I could fix your memory problems, no worries. Not, I can fix your memory problems, but I'll just replace them with more other memories. That's like giving you your memories back, right?
Absolutely horrifying. I love it.
And I love it too. Down with it. I don't know what kind of skills or whatever that'd have, though.
That's gonna be straight up magic, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Zio, what about you? What are you good at?
I will answer that in a question. The wind just changed, and now we have rain coming into my room.
Okay. Not predicting the weather. Okay.
And not telekinesis. I got you.
Yes, the dream jewels are freaky, and as far as Osiran technology goes, they are one of the weirder things. They give a couple of examples of memories that have been unearthed because you can extract the memories from them and digitize them, and selling them gets you big money. Some of the ones that exist are things like an Osiran giving birth, like the experience of that. That's one of the ones that's described in the book, and just like, it's usually important life events, basically.
Oh. Okay. Yay.
One of which is explicitly described as having sex.
Yeah. Wait, was there one? I don't remember that one.
Yeah. It's just mentioned in passing, but it's very direct.
Nice. Yeah, and sometimes that also means it's memories of their death in the horrible shit that happened to kill, like, the whatever the fuck happened.
Whoops.
It
Yeah.
seems like then it would be really easy to determine what the fuck happened.
Problem is, do you end up with a jewel that was a civilian who didn't know jack shit? Or did you end up with a jewel that actually someone who caused the fucked up shit?
Yeah.
That's true, and if it's 1 in like 300 or 250 or whatever, then that's 1 in 250, and then has to know shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then it has to, like,
Yeah.
happen to be that particular memory. And yeah.
Sounds like a DM possibility to fuck with the show's character.
I'm
Oh,
down
absolutely.
with that. I'm really down with that now.
Alright.
I
So
fully support this.
Zio, aside from getting rained on, what are you good at?
Listen, we've been getting a lot of rain this year. Considering the obsession with tech, she's probably really good specifically with building shit. She also probably has a wide range of knowledge about specifically plants because of the parents running a bubble farm.
Alright.
Probably studies both stuff they're trying to terraform and the stuff that originally grew here, because why grow one or the other when you can grow both?
Hell yeah.
Imagine what you could do crossbreeding them.
Yeah, there's some funky shit. The habitats, luckily, most of them still have flora and fauna left over, but no actual Osirans because they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
But like one of the things that grows in these habitats is giant land-based coral reefs, basically.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah, there actually is one on Bast itself. I'll show you guys the map. Also, please enjoy this map. This map is fucking hype. You see the Great Maze Reef down in the bottom left there?
Oh my god, we live in a tube!
You do live in a
Oh.
tube.
What? Hang on. Roll20 just closed.
Oh,
In a sec.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so Bast Station is basically a giant cylinder shaped roughly like a pop can. Um, the side labeled Port Anderson / docking terminal is facing towards the sun pretty much at all times. That's where ships come in and out. I'm not sure why you would do that on the bright side instead of the dark side, but like, hey, I'm not the manager of the map.
So that you don't run into anything.
I guess. And then, yeah, you can technically walk to the docking port in the center of Port Anderson there. It's like walking up a mountain, and it's weird because the gravity gets less the higher you go. But, you know.
And if you trip and fall from the top, you go in a spiral pattern in like 600 kilometers an hour into your face.
Yep. This is explicitly noted in the book. It's 5 minutes of like horrible terror. So yeah, can you see the map now, Zio, or do I need to hit the button again? Yeah.
Wait,
Nope, I
the
see
real
it.
question is, could you do that in a controlled manner and surf your way down? Unlike a skateboard.
You can certainly try.
6-7 kilometer grind.
Listen, I've seen where people like take longboards and go down mountains and roads.
Can you do a thingy down the edge of the docking terminal?
It's called the grind, bro.
Can you do a grindy thingy?
Garm.
Yeah, all right.
I think we like that movie too much, Garm.
Scott Pilgrim is a wonderful movie. Anyway, you can see your guys' academy in the, I guess, top right section of the map. Timoshenko Academy. You guys are, right near the main docking port. I think there's technically one in the south, it's just not used. Then yeah, you have Mio Island, Catfish Island, the Circle Lake that goes all the way around the Hab, and then the Great Maze Reef, which is the coral. I don't know what the fuck Sharma Tor is. I'm gonna have to look that up. Like, I know what a tor is, and that looks way too big for that.
Question.
Yes.
So it's 6.5 kilometers in diameter, basically.
Yep.
If you stand on Catfish Island and look up, do you see sky or do you see Mew Island?
You see nanite fog. So kind of
If there
sky.
weren't fog.
Sorry?
If there weren't fog, like if this were one that had a bunch of holes in it.
If there... I believe you would see Mew Island. Like, this place does have its own internal atmosphere, but I think you would still be able to see the other side.
It's so bonkers. Alright. I feel like we're living in a Minecraft mod.
A little bit.
I mean,
I mean, that's also, like... I don't know, actually. I will have to get back to you on that one.
It's just the Citadel.
It's a little bit the Citadel, yeah.
Yes, but what is our favorite store in the Citadel?
This one.
There's also Bast City, which is the only real city here. It's a big city, that's about it. Yeah, any questions about Bast Habitat?
So, I know that Osiris doesn't have any life, but they had mentioned something about shark squids?
Oh yeah, this place does have life. I will go find you some pictures
Hell
real
yeah.
quick. Yeah, there's the life here is weird. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I'm gonna just slap it in Discord and then bring it up on screen because that's the easiest way to do it, frankly. It'll be in the Centauri Knights channel. Badoop. So that's a big old shot of various kinds of life. You got you got cat serpents. Oh crap, only one of the names are there. Hold on, I'll get you the rest. You got cat serpents, crimson leviathans, fastballs, walking bats, nerve spiders.
That's a Zubat.
oh my god.
It
I
is a
want
little bit of
snail.
Zubat. Zubats, do Zubats have tails?
No.
Well, they don't have
Sort of.
legs.
Yeah, they have a giant long tail.
Oh, alright. You've got the snail bunny down at the bottom there.
So cute.
Snunny!
So
Uh,
cute.
Scorpion owls, which I think aren't pictured here. Shark squids, yeah. Oh, shark squids are pictured here. You see the freaky three-legged thing with the beak? Yeah, it's a shark squid.
That's not legs, that's tentacles.
Well, yes.
It's a tri-tentacled shark squid.
Yep. Dark green, man-sized, three-legged spider.
Ugh.
Three
Why do you
eyes,
say that?
large beaked mouth, 3 tentacles, each 3 feet long. Normally encountered in packs of 2 to 7. There's also, you see the little robot behind that anime fellow?
Mm-hmm.
That's a Osiran robot called a Tinkerbell. They're generally harmless.
Generally.
Why are they called Tinkerbells, pray tell?
Because they look like a bell.
Oh my god.
They're harmless as long as you don't work with mechanics. Otherwise, they like to disassemble all of your shit.
Yeah, don't fuck with them. They're tamper-proof in some way, but you can convince them to like work with you.
You can bribe them.
Something like that, yeah. Dream jewels make it a bit easier, not shockingly. Yeah. I remember I was in the middle of questions, but I don't remember what I was asking.
Nor do I.
Oh, yeah, also, the other lake at the bottom, Crimson Lake there, covered in horrible red algae just kind of all the time.
Huh.
That's the name.
Feels like home. Alright.
Oh, Charmator is a 400-meter tall hill. Neat. It's the largest hill
Huh.
because it's 400 meters. Yeah. All right. Right. We were talking mechanic stuff.
Yeah.
So, do y'all have names?
Yes.
No.
Yep.
I'll figure it out.
All right. I believe in you. Let me know if you.
Jenny Argo.
Hell yeah. Let me know if you need help with names. Just it can be from any ethnic background or just weird sci-fi sounding shit. In the case of Pai's character, I assume you have like a model number and then a name you prefer to be called, but that's up to you. All right.
Zaphod Beeblebrox.
I think that one's taken.
God, I wouldn't be surprised.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be surprised if they remade the character.
All right. So, stats, my good friends. The heart and soul of most tabletop games, unless it's Fate, in which case it's weird. There are 3 stats in BESM: body, mind, and soul. They're all good for different things, but like body and I think soul, those combined give you your health. Soul and mind I think gives you your energy, that kind of crap.
Mm-hmm.
For attacking, which I don't think is going to come up super often, attack is the average of all 3 because you need a strong body, a strong mind, and a determined soul to kick the crap out of things with a hammer or whatever. 4 is the adult human average. You guys have 25 points to distribute between these and also attributes. Attributes are things like the Dream Jewel or anything that you're particularly good at, like animal friendship or having extra health. These are in the core book.
Okay.
Anything listed as normal or technological is fine.
How much does stuff? Oh, there's a table.
Is for this one, the costs are the same regardless of genre. For skills, which we'll get to after, the costs are different by genre, and I did post the version of that. Yeah, if you have any questions about particular whatchamacallits, just let me know.
So character points are for stats and
Attributes,
but not skills. Okay.
but not skills. Yes, skills are their own separate pool for whatever reason. Although you can use character points to buy extra skills. I get this is better than it was in first edition. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
We had some troubles with the Sailor Moon version of first edition.
If by troubles you mean so much suffering.
Yeah, basically.
So do we have to actually like buy our stats
Yep.
from the 25?
Yep.
This is gonna be sucky.
I believe in you. You're starting out kind of shitty because you're teenagers.
Yeah. Is there a max that we can spend on?
I believe the book recommends not letting you guys go above 6 at the start for
Okay.
stats. I will double check that real quick though.
That's what I figured.
12 is the very max in the system,
Yeah. But
and I don't think any of you are gonna quite hit that.
no, I think 6 will be fine for teenagers max.
Is there anything any comments on, hey, ignore these attributes versus not?
Anything in particular you're thinking of?
Because I see that a lot of them are normal, technological, paranormal, racial, mecha, unless I'm looking at the wrong.
No, you're looking at the right thing. You only have normal and technological open to you.
Okay.
Highly skilled is pretty useful.
Yes, that gives you more skill points.
Oh god, I'm gonna need to open another copy of this.
How'd? Okay.
Yeah, because you have to figure out how much it costs, and then you have to scroll down to what it actually is.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
like highly skilled. You said gives more skill points. And what does that cost?
Sorry?
1 point per level.
Find high skill. Good grief. Ow.
Oh,
And yeah, mecha stuff is its own separate thing that you have to get by getting owns a big mecha.
Right.
I don't
have
know
to actually,
anything about that.
I have to buy my dream jewel, right?
Yeah. That is I believe magic.
Yeah, I don't know how I would.
Hold on, I'll go find it real quick.
Okay. Because this isn't actually letting me search.
Yeah, unfortunately these are ancient, so I think they're scams and they don't have.
Garm,
Yeah, what's up?
if I'm looking at it right, Magic in Centauri Knights is on page 33 of the PDF.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'll tell you what all you can do with a dream jewel.
Cool.
what are energy points used for?
You can use energy points to give you temporary stat increases, like a higher body or something like that. That's the main use in this version.
Okay.
For show in particular, because of the dream jewel, uh, he'll be able to use those to do dream jewel things.
Yep.
There are also defects as well, which can
And
get
that will
you
give you more skill points, right?
more character points. For example, Show gets 1 extra character point for the dream jewel implant because it's not something you can hide.
Yep.
It's something that can get you in a little bit of shit. And if you want recurring nightmares, you can get more VP for that.
I mean, where's all the dream jewel stuff?
Page 33 of the Centauri Knights PDF.
So to be kind of under
magic.
Okay. Well, it doesn't actually say. So would I just have to buy the effect?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, what all you can do with it basically comes down to what you figured out. You have to communicate with it in Osiran. So
Oh.
yeah.
So I guess I should take linguistics Osiran.
If you want to be really good at it, yeah.
Yes.
Aside from that, you may have just figured out like wall or shield or whatever.
All right. Well, let me.
Hey, Garm.
Yeah, what's up?
Looking at Centauri Knights, given we're all in high school, would that mean we all would have the defect ageism?
Yeah, actually. You'll get 1 extra character point for being tiny children.
What page is that on?
Page
35 of the PDF for Centauri Knights.
Yep. What's up, show?
I'm looking to see. There we go. Linguistics. Does it? Piloting, driving. Linguistics costs 2 points per level.
Are you looking at the one I posted in Discord for the skill costs?
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
So one of the weird things that sorry, go ahead.
I just don't see the one that you posted in Discord. It's
Where the
on-
hell did you post it?
Centauri Knights,
Yeah, I'm like-
it's pinned.
Oh, pin.
It's
That.
yeah.
What do you? That other thing. That was a while ago. Okay.
That was like the first thing.
So it was important. So
Yeah.
So this is the number of points per level.
Yep. So one of the odd things that BESM does is your skill points cost different based on the genre that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Which, makes sense when you look at it from a narrative perspective, but still gives me the willies. So yeah, I put together the correct one for Centauri Knights to minimize confusion.
So, for linguistics, would that be a thing of mind then?
It says on the core, like page 18 of the book, what stat it uses.
I'm sorry for making you flip through like 20 things.
I just have a question.
For sure.
Are attributes and skills different?
Yes.
Yes.
Because the thing pinned in Discord is a skill list, isn't it? Not attributes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Sorry, Show was asking about the linguistics, so. But yes, they are two different things. Attribute costs are static regardless of genre.
Okay.
I know it's weird to do one but not the other, but that's how BESM rolls, apparently.
Honestly, this is still better than Sailor Moon.
Yeah, but
Yeah. I mean, I like the ideas behind Sailor Moon, but they're definitely done a little bit more elegantly here.
oh, a heads up. It looks like my power just flickered.
Oh.
That's not ideal.
Mhm.
If your power goes out, I can help you figure out the rest of it. Later.
Mhm. Honestly, right now I'm just trying to figure the little itty bitty bits that I've got.
Yeah, and if you have any questions about particular attributes, just feel free to ask.
Okay.
So as an android, should I mostly try and pick technological stuff?
For the purpose of like statistics, unless you want to take another point of marked or something, I'm willing to just treat you like a normal human. So like universal, technological, or normal is all fine.
Okay.
You could probably convince me on certain racial ones.
With effort. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. You're not getting Dimensional Portal, unfortunately.
Damn it!
Foog.
I didn't even know that was a thing and now I want it.
Yeah. It is. It definitely is.
You're a jerk!
I know, I'm the
That-
worst.
Wink.
What is your purpose as an android, by the way? Or as like a thinking AI?
Dude, this is session 0. You can't give me an existential crisis.
You're creating your character. It influences the attributes you have, you know?
Well, I doubt it's gonna be for body soul. If that's what you're asking.
No, I'm just wondering, like, is your body built for fighting, or just like general living life? I guess what brings an android to high school is the question.
First of all, haven't you ever watched Jenny Teenage Robot?
I mean, yes. My life
Okay,
as a
honestly,
teen.
was not expecting that, but
What? It's a good show. Well, it's
yeah,
okay. But
I enjoyed it. Um, I could see like okay, we don't want tensions rising between we should terraform versus no, just keep all of the old Osiran things and we just need to restore them. Well, if we send AIs, they'll be able to be more neutral and logically pick out which one will survive better.
uh, it's possible some people may have thought that. Part of
And but we can't just like send them in without knowing anything. Let's shove them in and make them locals.
I should note that some people may not like you, especially if you're visibly an android.
Yeah.
Um, part of the reason some people come to Osiris is they fear machines taking over the Earth, but with American robot president and AI all over the joint.
So they went to Nano Machine Land.
Look, I didn't say it made perfect sense.
Okay.
I guess they can't sue them anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So the IRA may not be particularly keen on you, unless you,
Clearly I could be a spy.
or just the enemy in general. Unless you put on like a, I don't know, rubber Ronald Reagan mask or something, then they might like you.
Oh. Well, there goes the power.
Yep.
Oh, rip. Show will be back some other time, unfortunately.
I mean, he might show up again later.
That's also true.
Could I take personal gear at one level?
Yes. Personal gear at first level gets you...
A major and 4 minors.
Yeah. Just let me know what you want, and I'll give my yes or no on it.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome back. Aster, I'd ask if you need any help, but I think you already did everything.
I do.
Oh, okay. What can I do for you?
So about
Sorry.
Max.
Yeah.
Do we need like a different character sheet for him? Because it changes a bunch of stuff.
It might help. I can give you one if you find it useful. Hell yeah. The character sheets are not particularly good, and I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's up with the character sheets, but actually rolling on them produces results that don't really make sense. So when we get to actually rolling stuff, we will have to just actually be doing /roll 2d6 like we're, barbarians.
2d6 minus what?
Yeah, depending on whatever the stat is.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
What up,
My
Toast?
power just flickered again.
Well,
I have this feeling.
that tonight's going to be a good night?
Oh, no.
A good night?
Thank you, Pi.
So
That
for
is what I
skill-
was going for.
Darn.
Oh,
Sorry?
hold on.
You keep cutting Joe off.
Oh, sorry, show. Did Wheeler show again?
I haven't heard the ding of someone getting disconnected.
It'll probably happen soon.
Well, not that soon because I heard that.
Yeah, well, I had to mute myself because somebody was in my room.
Alright, sorry, you had a question for me?
Yeah, and I know this is probably repeating, but for skills, that still falls under character points, right?
Skills
Or do
are
we
their
have-
own distinct pool of,
Okay.
I think you get 20? I can double check that real quick.
Please and thank you, because I have no idea.
BESM 2nd edition is a little jank, I will admit.
Uh-huh. And for character points, does that just mean that we put it in like? Because there's not really that much other stuff that we can put it in for this, unless it would be to buy
Well,
magic.
Character points can be used for either attributes or stats. 25 is not a lot.
I know.
How much is each stat worth?
What do you mean?
Like, to go from a, say, 2 to 3, is that still 1?
It's the same base cost, yeah.
But what is the base cost?
1? There's a list pinned for the stat costs. Sorry, I'm just rapidly mashing page down to find how much stat points you're supposed to actually start with, or how many, or words are hard. Skill system, there it is. Skills are technically optional for running this game, but we're going to use them because it's going to make life better.
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing pinned for how much body, mind, and soul cost.
Oh, stats. Sorry, I thought you said skills. Yes, it's 1 point for each level.
1 point per. Okay, so I was doing it right.
All right.
Sorry, Pi. There's no end to that sentence.
And then, should we be below adult human average, or at adult human average as teenagers?
That comes down to you. But your average teenager would be probably adult human average.
Okay.
So it'd start off at 4.
Yeah.
Oh. And then buying more. Okay, we wouldn't buy it up from 1.
Does
noted.
Anybody see how many skill points you're supposed to start with? I feel like it's 20, but I can't find.
I don't know.
Let's go with 20.
Okay.
I just went with the pre-made background amount.
Oh yeah, those do technically exist. Which I feel bad. I didn't mention them because like most of them are functionally irrelevant, but there are background templates. Most of them are like, be strong, soldier man.
I don't mind using the Fog Witch.
If skills are used, the starting character will normally receive 20 skill points, plus an additional 10 for each level of highly skilled attribute that they possess.
Cool.
You get 10 or 20 fewer if you have the unskilled defect.
Legit. Yeah, sure. If you want to use the Fog Witch template, go for it.
Okay.
Template question mark?
Yeah,
there are character templates that you can get. I've got to find where it was again, though.
Page 38 of Centauri Knights.
Oh, Centauri. God.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying my best to.
I really thought that said Blush Doctor.
I'm
like, that's the most anime thing I've ever fucking read.
Oh!
Yeah, the font, the font is not very good.
Oh my god, the font is awful.
You can't tell the difference between D's and O's, which is a bizarre issue to have.
Or K and H.
Yeah, that's the weirder one.
Like, I can deal with, is this a D or an O? Like, would it make more sense to have a vowel here or not? But
yeah. But yes. Fog, yeah. If you find a template that's close to what you're doing, go for it. I am sorry, I kind of forgot to mention those.
Where do they even have a thing for attributes in general on the sheet? Oh, general attributes. My apologies. I didn't scroll down far enough.
They're not the best organized thing.
How can you tell what the amount of energy you have is too? You said it was all 3 stats. I don't see an energy thing on here.
There's an EP box on there, which is your energy points.
Where?
Which one are you? At least I thought there was.
I don't see it.
There sure isn't. That was the other sheet. Right. I will go quickly find that for you. The formula for it.
Okay, thank you.
And by formula, it's not hard math, but still. What's up?
So I'm looking at the xenotechnologist template, and I'm like, okay, these make sense for at least like what attributes to look at. And one of the fucking defects is easily distracted. Cool technology. I feel so called out.
I mean, not.
So fucking called out.
Okay. So level 2 energy bonus, which is 2 points.
So what like level attributes do you guys have and stuff?
Mostly, I'd presume 2 would be the highest. And so that's 12, so 16.
Arm question mark?
Sorry. You can take as many as 0 points for. If you want to really specialize in something, go for it.
Huh.
And highly skilled gives you more skill points, yes?
Yep.
At
10
cost
skill
of
points per level.
Okay. And how much does it cost in terms of...
1.
1? What?
1 character point, yep.
But...
Do you want to be skilled or do you want to be useful in combat?
Oh, and we can do things with attack mods, is that right? Is that what else we spend attributes on? Sorry,
Sorry, what do you mean? It's all good, man. I am here to answer your questions.
If I could actually put together a question, then I'd be... Alright.
I am still flipping through to try and find the formula for... Oh, it's on the character sheet in the book. So energy points is mind and soul times 5.
Oh. So 12 times 5. Oof.
60, yep.
Now we just have to find a place to put it.
Mind and soul.
Also, please appreciate this lovely cover art. It's, it sure is something.
Yep.
Anybody watching this who's like, I don't know if my art's good enough to, like, submit to a, like, to get paid for, this is on the cover of an actual book you can buy for money.
Darn be nice.
Look, I'm sure whoever they are, they're a lot better now. But hot damn.
There's no place to put skill points.
Skills, right under stats?
No, I mean total skill points and skill points spent.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, put them under your bio. Or, like, description and backstory.
I'm putting them in notes, honestly.
That works too.
As like a kind of meta thing, how much is combat going to be a thing?
Not very often.
Because like the attributes seem to be split pretty heavily between combat related and everything else.
I mean, let me put it this way. If you set yourself up so that you can solve your problems through combat, combat will occur more often. Whether that's because of me or you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but what if I can't punch worth shit?
Then try to avoid getting in fights. If you pull a knife on somebody, combat will happen. if you don't pull a knife on somebody, combat is less likely. There will be at least one sort of combat sequence throughout this, but like that is absolutely guaranteed. But you will absolutely have the ability to run away from it.
Okay. Like this isn't your. Oh no, you're totally gonna go through dungeons the entire time.
No, this is not a dungeon crawling campaign. This is my very deliberate attempt to create a campaign that I feel confident in running. That is not just a like bog standard dungeon crawler.
That's not a what?
A bog standard dungeon crawler. That's not just like, here, let me throw contextless kobolds at you.
Why is that with kobolds?
That's just life, you know?
No, I don't know. That's why I just asked.
What up, show?
Looking. So that gives me an additional 2. Sorry, I'm looking at the other stuff.
I could have a servant?
You could. The Tinkerbell robots from earlier, they qualify as servants.
Do they look like salt shakers?
Kinda. Speaking of, Zio, how are you doing?
Doing all right. Sorry, I don't talk a lot while I'm doing this because I can't talk and read at the same time.
That's all good. Just let me know if you have any questions.
Mm-hmm.
Also on screen right now for our lovely stream is the Centauri Knights D20 system cover, which, while not amazing, is still significantly better. Aside from the fact that it has a weird frame around it for some reason, so it looks like a datapad, which is goofy, but, you know. It looks like something I'd be willing to pay, you know, dollars for without knowing anything else. Even if there is a ton of emphasis on the one dude's crotch bulge.
Isn't that why?
Yeah, fair point.
That's true in all the pictures, though.
That's
No,
true.
sometimes it's a lady's ass.
Sometimes it's a lady's ass, or tits.
Or both.
That's the equivalent.
At least there is fan service of everybody throughout this book, including weird, freaky alien people. And isn't that what life's really about?
I'm sorry, what?
Equal fan service? I guess, I don't know. We're going back to the questionable cover.
Oh, there's questionable things going on here. I don't think it was the cover.
It's a man.
Garm,
Yes, my friend.
would you like to take a look at Jenny and see if that's kind of what you're expecting?
I think race is meant for like human or elf or whatnot.
Oh.
I mean, it's
Go
fine.
broader.
Yes. I just thought I'd point that one out.
I mean, that's fair.
Got some fancy specializations.
I want a servant.
You are not very strong, but you are very smart.
I didn't say that, but you did. Thank you.
Sorry. My brief skim through reveals nothing askew. I think T51B is your robot.
Yep.
If y'all want to have fun, Google the word askew.
Gender indescribable. That's beautiful.
That's skill. That's not what I wanted. Boop. Alright, done. It's attribute.
Yep.
What page is the skills on?
It's in the core book. You're looking for costs or descriptions?
Costs first.
Costs are in the Discord. They're the first pinned thing. The big, like, list of text.
Okay.
And then they're somewhere in the core book. Where the fuck are they? 119 of the core.
Okay. And you start with how many points?
20. 20.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
What other little tiny Tinkerbell-like things are there around here in terms of like more other robots?
That's the only example robot given, but you could probably design one.
There's a little like spy robot that's like a fly size.
Yeah. Yeah,
Weird.
if you want tech stuff, the technology part of Centauri Night starts on page 47 of the PDF. Also, my apologies to our viewers. I know this isn't the most compelling thing in the universe, but
It has to happen.
it has to happen. Otherwise, everybody shows up with completely disparate characters
From the wrong book.
from the wrong book. Yes,
Yeah.
I enjoy BESM's particular weirdness, but there are definitely places things can go astray if you're not all doing it together.
A little bit.
Oh. Hey, Garm.
Yes, show.
I'm taking recurring nightmares defect for 2.
Oh man, I hope you never want to sleep. Thank you, show.
Welcome.
You know, show, you shouldn't have done that.
Why?
Because I did that, and then Omitra happened.
Bah!
That is true.
Shrug. I have to actually write this down. So I've got in my notes defects. Because I'm pretty sure there's not a defect spot on here. Nope.
No, because you're supposed to be perfect.
The sheets are not perfect, I will say. They...
Good grief.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I mean, it makes sense. If my Dream Jewel is going to be live, it makes sense that I have nightmares of things that the person who,
That aren't mine.
yeah, doing what they did. Because, ow. Also, Garm, is there a way to say... Oh, no, wait. Magic is just allowing you to use that other stuff. Never mind. There's
Yeah.
not an actual pool of magic. Got it.
Energy points is what you'd be using to do stuff with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
And yeah, it does limit your magic down significantly compared to what the system is capable of, but that's because, you know, you're not casting magic, you're making weird stuff happen with nanites.
Yep. Uh-huh.
You can summon a knife.
2 points per level. Smart matter structure.
Oh my gosh, the flybots are adorable.
I'm going to use meld as one of my things. Meld. 2 points per level.
What the fuck page are the flies on?
They are on page 65 of the 64 of Centauri Knight's PDF.
And linguistics is probably mined.
Under warbots?
Just above that.
So that's 20. I have 9 more. Oh, I've
Oh,
got
the
force.
MAV4 flybot.
He is.
I've got
Oh.
force field and mill so far.
That's an A. I thought that was an R. Sorry, Joe, what'd you say?
I've got force field and meld, which meld allows me to more or less walk through walls
Nice.
of fog stuff.
Yeah, of smart matter.
Yep.
Show, you and I are going to have some conflict.
What?
It's true.
Meh.
Good.
Shrug.
Good.
Telekinesis should be another one.
Yeah, you guys seem to have a variety of different opinions on the terraforming operations and stuff like that, which I am looking forward to.
Oh, absolutely. Ginny is very human first. These people had their chance, and we shouldn't imitate a dead civilization because they obviously.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Oh, it can only be taken at level 1. Okay. So telekinesis can only be taken at level 1. It doesn't. Garm, telekinesis doesn't say how many points per level. I'm just gonna go with 2 points per level.
Sure.
It can only be taken at level 1, but I'm just gonna say 2 points for it. unless you veto that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna double check real quick.
I'm just reading all this stuff, and I'm looking 2 points per level, 2 points per level, 2 points per level on the things that have things that you can take levels.
What page is that?
It is on page 33, or in the PFD, it's actually 34, but you know.
All right.
Hey Garm, can you give me a second sheet for a Tinkerbell?
For sure.
Because apparently I wanted to do this twice.
Yeah, there are worse things in the world.
Yeah, I did it 3 times.
Sorry, Esther. What's up?
Nothing important. I just think if you took the Tinkerbell and stuck a plunger on it and a whisk, you'd have a dog.
It's true. Yes, show it costs 2 points per level.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Oh, telekinesis, not telepathy. Yeah, sure, whatever. 2 points per
well,
level
because
it is.
Because it can only be taken at level 1, so I figured if everything else
Right.
has a base cost of 2 points per level, then it would make sense that things that you can only take at level 1 would cost 2 points.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you can only take it at level 1 because you're just nanites. Yeah, alright.
Cool.
Someday we will probably end up running a game that uses more of the capacities of BESM, but that is not this day.
Nope.
Or we'll just run BESM 4th edition, which is currently on Kickstarter. But we're
Someone
not...
sounds excited.
Yeah, yeah. They've got really good art. We are not going to convert this midway through, like, your grade 12 year.
Come on! What if that's graduation?
Hashtag not sponsored. If we do a follow-up campaign, it might be in BESM 4th edition. Like you guys in the future as a chartered archaeological team or something.
I haven't even gotten to my skills yet. Because I'm still doing what?
Guys, I think both my servant and I have easily distracted.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gods. Where are the robots that Pie's looking at, by the way? Where on the PDF?
Centauri Knights 73 on the digital
Thank you.
number.
Jeez, I need to do a couple more defects. Because I'm burning through these skill points for my fucking other
Or
stuff.
you could
Careful
just
with
be...
defects!
I know. I mean, I've got 2 marked and recurring nightmares.
No, please, go ahead. Take as many as you want.
Oh, God.
I have enough to get... Man, I should do
great.
more.
The one I attached myself to is my project. Clearly, I've attached myself to them because my Tinkerbell's like, ooh, broken gadget. I'm like,
Oh
no,
my
that's
God.
a people.
Oh my God, did you... Pie, is that how we know each other?
I'm like, no, that's a people. You can't just, ooh, shiny.
Is that how we know each other? Because your thing that attaches to projects is like, ooh, broken gadget to the one.
Probably. I'll be like, no, is that a people? I think he's kind of broken.
Ooh. Shit.
Alright, go and name my Tinkerbell.
Do I want to do illusion? Or do I want to do personal gear? Do I want to be able to make things out of fog? Or make people hallucinate, more or less?
I mean, the other one lets you make a knife.
That's true. I can do it. That's true. Oof.
You're not a dangerous liability to this school at all.
I mean...
Why are you here? Why did they allow you?
I mean, where else were they going to put them?
Yeah,
it's part of the reason.
Either that or, military base.
Yep. And they're not exactly burgeoning with space. That's what...
Because we're in space.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons people fear people with, like, dream jewel implants, because there is a small chance they might just make a knife out of thin air and shank somebody.
Don't
Not
worry.
to mention turn on humanity.
Yeah, they also might be, yeah. Sarsha?
Don't worry, I won't, I promise, maybe.
We're fucked.
Hey, you're not a humanity.
I do have horrible plans if you guys decide to join a cult, just so you know. I mean, or you could
Better
join.
dead than red.
What if I start a cult?
I don't know how to answer that question. Although there's certainly an unfilled spot for machine supremacy in this setting.
I'm just saying, Skynet.
Oh my god. I have to actually let people know, or I have to actually decide what items specifically I can turn my stuff into.
Yep.
What kind of Hey Garm, how do the locks work in this?
They're probably digital.
And best way to hack into them? Through use of computer?
Yeah.
Okay. What formats do computers come with? Are there any like handheld computers that you can use to slice into them, hack into them?
Yeah,
One.
the tricorders.
Nerd. 2. Yeah, probably. I would describe most technology in Alpha Centauri as rugged more than anything else.
Okay.
Like, you guys probably still have actual, basically burly-ass cell phones, just because shit can go bad so quickly here. It's like having
We have Nokias.
Would one of the items that I could turn my stuff into with personal gear, would it be okay to have it into one of the things that could, like, say, decode a code and unlock a door?
Nothing electronic, unfortunately.
Okay. Then I'm not sure that I want to do that. I might want to do illusion instead.
That's fair. Ghost Fog can only really do, like, simple solid objects.
Oh, so what you're saying is I could do a really heavy block that could, say, like, be dropped.
Yes, you can make a brick.
You could make a brick. That would count as the, like, minor object, yeah.
Wait, if I take what was it called? Personal gear. Can I get one of the things to hack into locks?
That would probably be a minor item.
Oh, Garm. Alright.
Huh.
I look forward to making you regret that.
Me too.
He's like, I already do.
Anybody got questions?
No, but I have a feeling you might regret having this game, Garm, with the characters that are being made from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I
I don't
may
know
or
what you're
may
talking about.
help later with tinkering with.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be around. My aim for this campaign is for it to last somewhere between 6 months and a year.
After survive that long? Alright.
I mean, that's only like 12 to 24 sessions or something.
Yeah, sure. Alright. Major items. Gear may be illegal for civilians.
Actually, yeah, lock decoder, probably illegal.
I'm just saying, how is that a minor thing?
You're right, that's a major.
No, modern examples of minor items include burglary tools, expensive toolkits, personal computers, medical kits, handguns, night vision goggles.
Alright, yes, it's a minor.
Ah, shit.
How the fuck is night vision goggles minor? Sorry, show. What's up?
No. I was like, Part of me wants to go back to personal gear again.
So what you're telling me is if you can buy it on Amazon, it's a minor.
Pretty much, yes.
Baller.
And the strike's over now, so...
Oh, Garm.
No, I think it's like 2 more days.
Oh, I thought it was just... Yeah, alright.
Most of it is those, but I think that Greece was striking until the 18th.
Alright.
Now, do I want... So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14... Whoops. Okay, so that's gonna have to
All
go
right.
down.
Minor items are available in shops or stores from skilled craftsmen, but might cost as much as an average person's monthly salary. Or if it is cheaper, it needs a license to acquire.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, that makes sense.
Major gear can be either illegal or just quite expensive.
23... 24...
Also, something like a hover bike would probably be minor. Just saying.
Oh my god! Yeah, we're going.
I mean, if you guys want to sneak out of the school at night and go to the city, you'll need a way to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Brad scooter.
Also, you may want to take driving skills for it.
I've got
Oh,
highly
trust
skilled.
me, I'ma have skills.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10.
I'm
You do-
looking forward to seeing how crazy all of your characters are, guys. I'm just saying.
6, 9, 10, 10, 18.
Oh, I only have 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, good.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun.
I will
I
I will
one
do my
more.
best to use what y'all are giving me to its full potential.
Cool.
Alright,
You know what?
so
No,
some
I
of you
don't.
have
AKA,
to
you're
go.
gonna mess with everyone so much.
As much
Oh,
as I
yeah.
can manage, yes. I'm still fairly new to this whole DMing thing, especially this style. But I
Are
will.
you though?
This style certainly. And I'm nowhere near as veteran of a DM as Karu is.
Level 5 plus. Oh god.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
the first time I DM on Roll20 was last night.
and it went really well.
Thanks.
We trucked crabs.
Oh.
Crab.
Oh,
trucking
Also,
across the
speaking of
universe.
Karu and me and DMing and stuff, you can support us at patreon.com/Midgardia. Or subscribe to us at twitch.tv/Midgardia. That money helps pay the bills and keep lights on and stuff. And I like lights, they help me see my computer.
Are you wearing your glasses?
They feel funny with headphones on. No, I'm not. I'll put my glasses on.
I like the point that all of us could feel pie glaring at Garm.
Yup.
I could certainly.
4. So hey, Garm, for the general skills, is that per level cost that you
Yep.
listed? Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm in high school. I feel like I should also have defects.
Oh, Garm.
Yeah.
Isn't that what high school is?
What's up, Show?
I'm getting stealth level 2.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, you too, huh?
I can't wait for all the minor crime you guys do.
It's not high school if you get threatened to be thrown in jail.
I don't know how your high school experience went.
Yeah,
Not like
see,
that. I can trust you.
Okay. I got
Okay.
I got threatened with expulsion once, that was it.
I got lucky and didn't get expelled. Very, very, very lucky. I should
I'd
have.
like to point out what the actual fuck when you say only got threatened with expulsion.
Well, I didn't get actually exposed.
So, Garm, if one were to, say, try pickpocketing somebody with telekinesis,
Oh my god.
would that be
Hypothetically.
would that be something that, if you took the sleight of hand skill, could be used with mind? Or would it just be straight out telekinesis?
let me go look at the description for telekinesis very quickly.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna regret everything I say. No, I think it's just gonna be telekinesis.
I think
Okay.
you're gonna regret Show's character in approving this stuff,
Oh,
Norm.
absolutely.
I mean, maybe.
Absolutely.
Mm. Oh, and sleight of hand only costs 2 per level.
But yeah, Pi, you were asking about defects? I have a question about your androidiness.
Yeah.
How obviously are you an android? Like, are you all chrome and, like, purple glass highlights? No. Okay.
It's probably more if you're looking for it, it's obvious. But if you're not, then no.
Okay.
Because I'm not like taking extra efforts to hide it.
Right, but like you look human, and unless like somebody takes your clothes off and you see like the weird ball joint doll stuff.
Yeah. Or like, hey, maybe I'll just forget and wear like a tank top.
All right, that might I would give you a point of marked for that.
Okay. Because like, oh, you're not making an effort not to be marked.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what is... Oh, that's weird.
What up,
Okay.
show?
No, I was just doing the sleight of hand thing, and I'm like, oh, that's why you said the rolls were... That's why you said we were just doing 2d6 plus whatever. Because that is totally not anything.
Yeah.
So, hopefully we weren't trying to get under like a 6.
Oh, we're fine. Doing it that way is right, because if it's something that's under body, then my body is a 5.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened to this sheet. Like I don't know if it used to work correctly in the past, but it sure as fuck does not now.
No.
It's supposed to automatically calculate your successes / failures, but instead of doing that and comparing numbers, it just adds it just adds like what the threshold should be to your roll. Meaning rolling with this sheet you physically cannot succeed anything because it adds the thing that you have to get under to the roll.
Alright, so computers...
I don't understand how
I
that
can
happens.
look at it later.
Alright.
So this is going to be -6.
Oh yeah, also bonuses are negative numbers, so have fun getting used to that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yup.
Yup.
The later iterations of the system are somewhat more intuitive in that regard. Like, this is not by any means the only roll-under system in the world, but it still takes a little bit getting used to, especially considering the amount of D&D 5e we play.
Oh. Huh. So sleight of hand and burglary would be completely different things.
Burglar is
Lockpick.
more general criminal skills.
Oh, okay.
Also, be sure to look at the specializations as well, because you can take those
What? Where?
under every skill.
25, 29.
What page would the regular skills be under? Or the skills and specializations in Centauri Knights?
You have to pick a specialization, Garm?
I don't think you have to, but rolling with your specialization is easier.
Okay.
I will double check that in a sec. Show skills are somewhere. 36 of the Centauri Knights PDF. That tells you which ones are slightly different than in the main book.
Oh, okay. So that just gives you the amended skills from the main book.
Yeah, and in the main book it's 122.
Okay. Because I was actually on 36 and like, this isn't all the skills you can have.
Yeah, it just tells you which ones are different.
Different in cost.
Different in cost or add new specializations. For example, a bunch of them add Xeno something.
Gee, really?
Yeah, right.
They've never used that prefix ever before.
Nope. Doesn't get used very much in this game.
Ah, shit, nowhere to go. Damn it. I was making fun of it and I lost the page.
Zio, you automatically get one specialty when you pick a skill.
Okay.
Oh.
So you have to choose one?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I wish
I really read this as cooking and not
instead of
cooking.
cooking. Yeah.
I'm not responsible for this font, I swear.
Oh my god, it's the worst. I can't even.
It's so very 90s.
I can barely even.
This was published in 2005.
It feels like it should have been published in the 90s.
in like 93.
But yes, you can cool yourself some Osiran dishes.
With guts.
Because coup. Oh man.
Coup.
I always picture coup as coup d'etat.
Yeah, fair.
Coop.
Coup d'etat. Yes.
Coup d'etat.
So yeah, fun thing about the Xeno guts, since Pi mentioned them, they're the only Xeno augmentation thing that doesn't cost any points.
Really?
Yeah. Is
that just if you live here long enough you get used to it?
Nope, it's a specific procedure, but once you get that done, you can process Osiran proteins, but not Terran proteins.
Oh, you switch proteins.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Yup. There is, as of yet, no way to make somebody's body do both.
I imagine that something called the hot dog test is popular.
Oh.
Or hot dog challenge. Because we're in high school.
I feel like it's just going to give you, like, horrific indigestion 4 hours later.
Isn't that what trying to chug a gallon of milk is?
I guess, yeah. Actually, no, that usually makes you puke. I know a guy who got out of working a shift by chugging a gallon of milk right before he went in, and then claiming he felt really ill, and then, yeah. Yeah, what up?
Noted.
Do you remember in high school where there was one math teacher who would do the fear factor every year near the end of the year, and they got banned from doing the milk challenge part of it?
I don't actually, but that's amazing.
Yeah, a kid ran out of the class and got sick in the hallway. They couldn't do that challenge anymore.
I wonder why.
Really makes you think.
No, it doesn't.
That was one of the math teachers who did that every year.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Was it the one who kept a whip in his desk?
Oh my.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, one of our math teachers kept a bullwhip in his desk.
I don't think so.
Cool.
I'm trying to remember which teacher that was.
What driving is for?
I know this was my Pure 10 teacher.
Okay, probably not then.
Probably not, because, yeah.
Burglary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's different than sleight of hand. It's not pickpocketing. It's actually breaking and entering.
Computers. I must be able to talk with my brethren.
Driving.
Centauri Knights has a couple of extra driving specialties.
Oops.
Servo for servo panzers and tracked vehicles for dust cats and tanks and so on. There's also piloting, which adds a couple as well, which may be useful.
So you get to pick one specialization?
Where is that?
Get the skill?
That is on page 36 of Centauri Knights, Zio. And
Thank you.
yes, you get one free specialization when you pick
How much
the skill.
for the next?
It costs the same as a level of the skill. So you'd basically be purchasing another specialization instead of a level.
So if I had like 10 points and I wanted 2 specializations, I couldn't get... It would be like purchasing another skill versus... Yeah, I would just do that. Never mind, I answered my own question.
Okay, yeah. It's basically instead of upgrading, you get like a separate specialization. There are circumstances it's useful because it means you can add that whole bonus to it, but yeah. You don't have to restart from the very bottom of that skill.
Oh.
If that's what you're...
Okay.
So that's
yeah. Yeah.
Time to specialize in biological sciences.
Not xenobiological?
Well, Yes, I thought that was the specialty.
I think it is, you're right. Add Osiran to any specialization for Osiran rather than terrestrial biology. For example, Osiran zoology.
My God.
Oh, I'm a fucking little shit.
Well, yes.
No,
What else is new?
my skills: linguistics, Osiran, stealth, sleight of hand, driving, mechanics, and computers.
We're fucked.
And then my
Demolitions.
I almost took that.
Oh,
Actually,
I got demolitions too.
actually, I still have 4 points left.
Y'all don't want to know how many skills I have.
Oh,
So, what kind of demolitions?
well,
I like
I haven't.
you.
I haven't. Oh my god, I haven't chosen any specialties yet. So we'll have to go
Well,
back and do that.
make sure you don't pick mine, so we don't have a duplicate. Mine is artificial structure.
How do we? Where are the
You cut out.
specializations for them? Artificial structures, right?
Ah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, no.
I would offer you a specialization in demolitions of Osiran structures, but that's really hard.
Or already done. Either one.
Yeah. What is still there is nigh indestructible.
Which is why it's still there.
Yep.
Computers.
I mean, that said, there are a couple of habitats that have been destroyed in the same, like, Lagrange point as yours. So, yeah, that's fun. There's basically 3 broad classifications of the habitats. There's garden habitats, like yours, where, like, all of the flora and fauna is still there and it's pretty much intact. There's desert habitats, where it's been damaged and everything inside is dead, but it's still, like, fixable and habitable. And then there's ones that have just been straight up destroyed, where they're just rubble. We don't know how many of those there were, because, you know, they got destroyed.
Okay, so I do have 4. Cool.
Oh, electronics. That's going to be a lot of specialization.
Man, there's a poison skill.
Yeah, there
What?
is.
Yeah, there's a
Damn it,
poison
I'm
skill.
only E.
And seduction.
Mm.
I feel like the specializations for seduction should probably be different than what they are.
What are they?
They're male and female.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be Osiran.
I mean, they're all
Human.
dead. I mean, if anybody wants to take seduction,
Osiran.
we can talk about what specialization should be. Maybe you're really good at seducing xenopunks or something.
What if it was a location instead? You're really good at seducing people in bars.
Yeah, I'd buy that. I don't know what the drinking age is here. Probably 18. Look, I'm Canadian, the game's Canadian.
We didn't say a damn thing.
You were all thinking it.
So, who all has computers as one of their as one of their things?
Hi.
What specializations do y'all have?
Pi is going to find this amusing. My computer specialization is artificial intelligence.
Shit. There are 2. God damn it! Why am I going roguey?
I don't know, because you want us to all
Because
die.
you're a little shit.
database. I'm not going to do intrusion security. Or maybe networking.
Ooh, mechanics.
Nanotechnology was the specialization I took for that.
You're only taking one?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense for me because I'm... Fog. I have to read what specialization... No, programming is what I'm going to do for computers. Fuck that. Okay.
I had the heaps.
Also, Pi, for what it's worth, the principal of your school is called the headmaster. It's an AI.
Wow.
Called the
Hacking you to change
headmaster.
your grades is entirely different in this scenario.
Yep.
Way more doable.
Dare you encounter the wrath of the headmaster?
Please tell me it's a floating head.
I'm not sure if it actually has like a physical body, but now it does.
And it chooses to take the form of like a 1980 Macintosh.
Just like, yeah, a floating Macintosh screen with a like bad
Apple.
Yeah. I'll
No, like one of those super old ones that were like different colors.
God, those things are disgusting. It's retro, children. From a more
I'm
elegant
cool.
age. Yes.
I could totally see that being a thing. What is up, youths?
I'll figure out what the headmaster looks like.
Social sciences. Yeah, probably. Suddenly, I'm gonna have to deal with the fact that I still don't know what to do with my absolutely bajillion skill points.
I've got myself down to 4, and like I said, I'm probably going to add
From
demolition.
what?
From 60.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting with too.
You could put them all in sports, Pie.
Lol.
Garm, the amount of respect I have for you is less than it was before.
But you still have respect for me. Nice. You could put all the points in hockey.
You'll note, people, that I did not actually answer this question.
I noticed.
You could put all the points in hockey and we could have a Canadian tournament arc. You wouldn't even need pads.
You know, IRL, respect is one of those things where you're not playing in BESM engine and you don't want to go under the value.
So, Aster, you said artificial structures was your demolitions?
Yes, I blow up buildings
Should
in my free time.
Should I use it for safe cracking or bomb disposal? I feel like safe cracking makes more sense.
You're a little shit. Are you really going to clean up after yourself?
Maybe.
I'm gonna hate saying this, but I feel like safe cracking's gonna come out more.
I mean, I also have lockpicking as my sleight of hand skill. I almost use safe cracking there, but I'm like, nah.
Wait, what do you have safe cracking under, like as a specialization?
It's a specialization.
For what?
Demolitions.
Ah.
I can take it.
I feel like that's not safe cracking as much as blowing off the lock.
You're not wrong.
It's more literal safe cracking.
I'm mad about it.
So, Garm.
Yeah, what's up?
For every skill level that we have, we get a different specialization. Is that?
Nope. You get one specialization when you start buying that skill, and if you want to buy another specialization, it costs the same as another level in the skill.
Okay. If something grants me levels and skills, does that do?
If you don't have the skill already, I would say that you can get a specialization from that, as long as it makes sense for the thing.
Okay.
You guys are a weird group of teenagers in a school. More than one of you has demolition skills. And
I
like,
mean, I was
My
curious.
dude.
Okay.
One of the guys in my high school was banned from the last field trip of the year because he blew up one of the toilets with cherry bombs.
nice.
I feel like not having explosives
Are you
skills
telling
in
me
high school is unrealistic.
that high school students aren't gonna blow shit up?
I mean, look, I'm from a rural area, and I know some of the students got up to some weird shit, but this is like a prestigious academy.
I went to an upper middle class high school with a bunch of hoity-toity assholes. That just means we had access to the good shit.
Pi has a point, Garb.
Yeah, alright.
Imagine what people from our high school would have been like if they had access to money.
It means you have access to the good shit and someone will actually bail you out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Instead, it was just a lot of underage drinking and, like, meth use. Go team.
I mean, I remember the one time the bunch of people in band while we were away on a trip bought all the energy drinks from a convenience store beside our hotel and filled the bathtub with it.
The fuck?
That's beautiful.
I'm not kidding. They got in so much shit for that.
One guy got suspended from our junior high for bringing out, like, for showing up drunk.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then on the grade 9 field trip, he snuck a Mickey of whiskey with him. I know, because he offered me some. In junior high.
I mean, yes, I'm not shocked.
I'm a little shocked.
So, question.
Yeah, what up?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hmm?
Wait.
Good
No,
talk.
never mind. I just answered myself. Where do I find mods? Like, if I have level X in something, what's the mod for it?
You know what?
I think just the level. I can double check though.
Like
Screw it.
level stat something 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 something?
I'm not using driving. Somebody else can be the driver.
I will double check very quickly.
I'll buy another specialization in stealth. Or sleight of hand.
The organization of this book, as I'm sure you've noticed, is not very good.
Cool, so I can get 2 specializations for that price.
I mean,
What? Pie.
yes.
PM. Because I'm curious now.
Yeah, it's just the level. With an extra point if you have the specialization.
Shit. I think instead of taking another specialization, I'm totally gonna fucking put a thing into burglary.
I'm gonna have fun figuring out what the fuck you were before you came here.
And you know the funniest thing? I'm not sure if it was what he was before he came here or what the dream jewel
I mean,
was.
I'm starting to wonder if you were a criminal kind of trying to avoid getting arrested.
Yeah,
Or
that's kind of
or
what
you
I'm
know,
thinking.
Oh my god, what if
my
you were in rehab?
what if my parents were people who were conditioning people to do certain jobs?
No, but what if you were in rehab and it just failed miserably? Like, we'll reprogram you. We're gonna send you into space. You're gonna be in like a tube of nothing. You won't remember anything. It'll be great. You won't be a criminal then.
So, Yeah, I'm gonna do hot
They're like, oh
wiring
yeah, let's send him
burglary.
to a high school.
Hot wiring burglary. I just have to make sure that that's a. Oh my god, I can take 2 specializations in that.
You're all
Or you
gonna
can
get
take 2
expelled.
levels. I
I
mean,
feel like we're just making the Breakfast Club.
You're a little
I
bit
feel,
making the Breakfast Club.
or Ocean's something. One of the Ocean's teams.
True.
I think it would be Ocean's 4 in this case.
I don't think that's an ocean. I think that's more like a lake, pond.
The Lake Winnipeg, yes. It's an inland sea. It was vital to fur trading routes. Now,
Oh my god.
yo, what's up, show?
No, I'm just looking at this stuff and I'm like, well, I've got stealth, silent movement, sleight of hand, lockpicking, pickpocketing, mechanics, nanotechnology, computers programming, demolitions, safecracking, burglary, hot wiring.
I wonder if I should have just done a more normal, like, chartered archaeology team campaign.
Nah.
Fish is too late.
Yup.
And if there is actual, like, what was it called? The intelligent whatever thingy, the things that I can meld into.
So,
Shit.
Xenopanzers, yeah.
Well, no, shit. I'm apparently just
smart
like
matter?
a spy. Yeah, smart
Yeah.
matter. I'm apparently like a spy or something.
No, you're dumb matter.
So, you see the big red thing on the cover?
Uh-huh.
That's a Xenopanzer. It's made out of smart matter. The only way to enter it is by melding into it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Osiran power armor.
Yep.
Ooh.
baller.
Yep, and it's kicking the crap out of a UN guy with, like, a wrist blade.
Who wouldn't? I mean,
I was gonna say we love and respect the UN in this house, but, like, not really.
we're teenagers.
They're clearly getting trashed here.
Yeah.
What do you mean it costs 4 for computers?
Computers
Yep.
Computers are important here.
Exactly, so it should be less than 4. It should be more easily accessible to the people.
I mean, computers are more accessible now than, like, 1995, but, you know, people generally still suck ass with them.
Hey, Pi.
It is true.
God damn it.
So I think I should probably not tell you, Pi, that one of the things that I took in terms of my fog witch or whatever thing is mind control, Osiran xenomech.
I don't know if that's great or terrible.
He can try to control the freaky tanks that shoot disassembler nanites at you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never in my life have I been like, I should have just given everybody pre-gens for the genre.
You must suffer now, Garm.
I'm suffering a little bit.
Good, yes. I mean,
So,
good, yes.
Do we have where would the dream jewel be? I'm presuming
Forehead.
I always picture it would have been the forehead.
Yep.
Good. Okay. Cool. The only other thing I would have pictured would have like replaced an eye or something.
That would be hype as shit, but no. Fortunately, not.
That would definitely make marked.
Yeah, you don't have to be realm epic. Don't worry.
I wasn't going to be.
Right. Yeah, he's good. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't worry. My Eldritch Blast do more than 4 damage a hit.
Fuck off.
Get wrecked.
And I'm not allowed to I'm not allowed to teleport either, so you know.
We love and respect our DM occasionally here.
Mostly.
Maybe.
Kind of.
Any of you end up purchasing Xenomods other than the Dream Jewel?
Nope.
Not yet.
I don't think
Not
you
on
can
your
get them.
life.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think you can get them, Pi.
Okay.
Because you're a robot.
Huh.
that mean I can just like upgrade my ears
Where is
later?
that shit, anyways?
It's page 37 of the Centauri Knights PDF.
I mean,
Okay.
it's good because I didn't notice that the page was there. So
God, this is gonna be real interesting.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
who
God,
knows?
I need the math.
Who knows? I could be just a ruin explorer.
Myself.
A lot of this stuff. Oops, sorry.
Sorry. Pi, if you did want functionality equivalent to some of the Xeno mods, they're all basically just a pack of defects and features. What were you gonna say, Sho?
So, if we wanted a Xeno mod, would that be something we would spend character points on?
Yep.
Okay, because I have one floating character point, and I have to figure out what to do with it.
Nice.
Oh God, you have so many level 3 skills.
No, that's all at level 1.
What? I'm sorry. What? But
I
that's
How
scary.
many- Oh, you went
Yes.
super high with highly skilled, didn't you?
Yes.
So did I.
Okay.
I still have 11. I'm still supposed to spend.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I could totally take another.
Also, if I felt like it, I could bump stealth down to 1.
What? Why?
And then put highly skilled up to 7.
You
Oh
know,
man, I could always just buy another highly skill with that last character point.
you know, Pi, you could always use your skill points on like school things like performing arts, writing.
What? There's a forgery thing.
Garm, look how good I am at biological science and electronics.
Okay, that is
Hey,
a skill
Pi.
thing. I'll give you that.
Hey, Pi.
And social science.
Just saying, Pi.
Yes?
You totally. There is a forgery thing if you wanted to do something writing wise.
Oh, I have.
Love it. Oh shit!
Garm, do you suffer yet?
Oh, continuously.
Beautiful. All right.
Oh, I've suddenly got 10 more skill points to spend.
I am anxiously trying to think of what I'm actually gonna do with you bastards now that you're all specto as friggin' demons.
What?
By demons, you mean high school students?
I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing here. Pi, should I put another in stealth? Or should I take another specialization? Should I do something combating?
Maybe something defensive combat-y or like getting the fuck away. Like speed or something.
You know what? I can put 1 level in unarmed combat.
How to bitch slap, yes.
Combat, it would be... No, unarmed.
Alright, do I want to get better at computers, robotics and consumer electronics, or security, sensors, and communications? Yeah, security.
Get rid of that because we don't actually have that done. Good lord. So this is 4.
Well, that's going to have to be one of them because otherwise I can't use 1.
Strike. Hey, no, go back.
You guys are a bunch of weird fucking delinquents, just so we're clear.
Yeah. I mean, not all of us are. Zio's probably... Maybe.
Alright, guys. Do I pick another level in breaking and entering, forgery, electronic documents, sleight of hand, lockpicking, or social sciences?
Well, I've got lockpicking, so you don't really need that as much.
You could take levels in sculpting.
I mean, I do have 2 skill points to use. Let's see what I can buy with 2.
Garm.
Yeah.
I have unarmed combat. I have levels in sculpting. Sculpting your face.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
alright.
what? You know what I could use 2 points on?
What's
Archery.
that? I guess.
He's suffering so much.
I mean, look, I'm not saying your school doesn't have an archery program. It very well may. It's a prestigious academy. It has all kinds of weird shit.
Hey,
MIT
you can get
has
poisons.
MIT has a pistols course.
I always knew I wanted to go to that school. Oh, I could take poisons level 2.
Do it.
Yep, it seems like a dick move.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
be a little shit, not kill people. Gaming.
Yeah, do you want to add, like, running an illicit gambling operation to your criminal empire? Gaming is the skill for you.
oh right, I was gonna do 2 levels in or 1 level in acrobatics and 2 things for it. Not acrobatics.
Well, with that font, it might have been.
Fair point.
I mean, well,
Maybe I'll do linguistics.
-3.
Garm's like, yes, please. That seems normal.
That does seem like a normal skill to have. I'm assuming everybody speaks English at this school, but
Yep.
that's because I'm, you know,
An anglophone.
an anglophone, yes. I'm not sure what the exact, like, ethnic makeup of Alpha Centauri is, but I don't think it super matters.
I'm pretty sure that was on like page 82 or something.
Oh yeah, of course it's actually in there. Thank you, Mark McKinnon, and also David L. Pulver. Most of which come from Canada, China, EU, India, Japan, Korea, Russia, and the US.
So. Chinese.
Alright, since that
I feel like
doesn't-
Chinese and Hindi just based on sheer numbers.
Wait, probably, yeah. So I'd be willing to go with Chinese as your default language, but none of us are learning Chinese, so we all just talk in English.
this is
Oh
not
man, I
fair,
could
but-
take linguistics, code language.
You could take machine. I don't know if that means like machine code or like Caesar ciphers or what.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that cryptography or is that like? Because I feel like it is.
Nox Populi still exists in 2150
As an actual moth.
as an actual moth living his best
Oh.
life.
Okay, I'll take computers.
Sitting on
and-
lamps.
Yeah, this is the dubbed version, as Karu put it.
Yeah, alright. Translator notes. Help me.
I wish I had the time and also money to like go back and add translation notes in the episodes of this. That would be incredible.
So Garm.
Nope.
Corporate espionage. and infiltration. What? I just put a specialization in intrusion security as another thing because I had enough points for it.
Beautiful. Hey, Garm. Garm, do you want to see my sheet? It's a wonderful sheet.
I will go look at your sheet. Which one's yours? Are you Skylar?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I thought it'd be funny if I went by Sky for Skynet.
Yeah, alright. What am I looking for?
Look at my skills!
You had to make a second electronics column.
Look, they gave me 6 specializations and only 3 of them fit.
Good lord. You're all
I am
gonna-
absolute shit in a fight.
You're all gonna die or worse, get expelled.
Okay, Hermione Granger. Also, I may or may not have named my character Adriano Vassallo, which is Italian, the Italian version of Hadrian for Harry, and Vassallo is the Italian version of Potter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
You fucking nerd.
Yeah, and
I need you to know that I'm sitting here rubbing my temples in mild frustration.
Yeah.
I can hear your
It's like
teeth
he's actually
grinding.
teaching high school students.
Pretty much. What'd you say, Esther?
I can hear your teeth grinding.
Yeah.
love it.
Garm,
I'm
I'd
sorry.
like to think my skills aren't that insane if you
Yeah.
want to take a look.
Yours makes sense. You and Jenny Argo have got a good handle on what you guys are about. And then we've got the super criminal and the world's most terrifying robot.
I don't think I'm a terrifying robot.
You're not the
Oh my-
DM.
So, hey, Pi, how much of this do you think my character already knew, and how much of it do you think that your character taught him?
Yeah,
hey,
all right.
Broken things.
Now here's how you fix this, and here's how you get away after you've broken it past repair.
Fucking crime robot.
Not on purpose. I just. My bad.
They call me Crime-Otron.
Love it.
They call me Clamps.
I love Clamps. I want to cosplay Clamps.
Yeah. You want to put the squeeze on?
Clamps. Clamp
You're
him.
awful, and I love you.
Clamps are a form of stabbing.
Yeah, alright.
What'd you say?
Clamps are a form of stabbing.
I think they're a form of crabbing.
Oh my god.
Also, anybody who hasn't watched our fucking Crab Truckers thing, I'd say go watch it right now, but it's not uploaded yet. But also go watch it once it's uploaded. It's fucking good.
Oh my god, I think I'm done.
Alright,
Garm's like, thank fuck.
yeah, I think we're all kind of coming to the end of, character generation. Do you guys have any questions before we call it?
Why did you decide to do this, Garm?
That one.
The only reason anybody ever does anything, Zio, because it seemed like a good idea at the time.
At the time.
Alright, we're gonna aim for 6 months. We'll see if you guys manage to not die or get expelled. Although if you get expelled, I guess there's also options.
I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna end the story.
Yeah.
That's just gonna make it more interesting for you.
I will do my best to give you something satisfying, which is better than my other campaigns have gone. But we'll see.
That's not true.
I
Yeah,
Anyway.
I
like
like
the other
like
shit you've done.
Crossroads.
Yes, but they all died horrible deaths.
No, they didn't. The characters are fine.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
And I have a puppy.
Yes, that's
You end
correct.
up with a puppy
I
in
mean,
every campaign.
Be
That's 'cause
thankful.
you're stupid enough to
kitties.
let me.
I almost took animal handling. Okay. Be
Yeah.
thankful I didn't.
You could have got a bunny snail.
That was actually the most tempting part of it.
Also, shout out to, sorry.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Karu in the chat, who is inevitably going to end up with a bunch of commissions from people. We'll see
Yep,
how that
yep.
goes.
If you join Patreon, you get a discount if you want a commissioner.
Also, yes, join our Patreon. But yes, I think that's gonna do it for our Session 0 stream. Look forward to more of this crap in 2 weeks. I'm terrified.
Yeah.
Have a
Alright.
good night.
Good night, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Good night.